So guys, there are massive spoilers for this film. So if you want to stay spoiler free, go out watch the movie, then come back. You've been warned.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. So yeah, this is gonna be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to another Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. And this week we just watched If. See right there? The new John Krasinski film starring Cailey Fleming, Steve Carrell, and Ryan Reynolds. This film is a, fantasy comedy film, I guess. Family fantasy comedy film. And it was pretty good. I did like it. Obviously, being a kid's film, it isn't PG, not even PG-13. It wasn't that deep, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, quite funny. I thought it was fun and enjoyable, and overall, I just had a pretty good time with it. But before I go on a whole tangent about why I like this film and more, I'll tell you why and more. Back at the house.
Oh, I am not ready for this. I need to throw up, or I need a snack. It's one of the two.
Gross.
You have to help them.
Yes, we do.
I'm not gonna ask you again. Put some pants on. You're freaking everyone out.
How'd it go?
Oh my God.
Does this make us partners?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Keith!
Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your son, HD, and this week we watched If, film by John Krasinski, starring Cailey Fleming, Steve Carell, and Ryan Reynolds. Also, John Krasinski had a cameo as Cailey Fleming's father. Also, as If in the movie is like a little vocal cameo. This film is obviously, guys, this film is rated PG, right? Not even PG-13. It's higher than G, but it's PG, so obviously it's good for the kiddie winks, So there are zero fucks in this movie, so you guys, you know what? I'm going to do you guys a favor. This review will have absolutely zero fucks in the review. No fucks. Not a single fuck will be said in this review. Got that? No fucks. Not a single one. Zero fucks will be said in this review. No fucks. So anyway, this film, I thought, guys, I don't review a lot of, family movies, right? That's just not my style. Although I do like those kinds of movies. If they're well made, I can enjoy them, right? I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, this movie's made for kids. Oh, this is stupid. I just want to watch grown-up movies. I'm not that dude, right? I can enjoy movies that are made for kids or are made for broader audiences, right? I'm not the kind of guy that says, oh, I just want blood and swearing in my movies. I'm cool, right? Look at my muscles. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy, But I genuinely enjoyed this movie, and although I do see the criticism, oh, it's shallow. It doesn't really get into the idea that well. I mean, is it supposed to? I mean, the film isn't even PG-13, so I don't even know. Again, maybe I'm open to criticism because maybe it could have gotten deeper. Obviously, you don't want it just super safe. You obviously want to teach your kids something, right? You don't want it to just be super shallow because you got to teach them something. But I do think this film did good, and it was entertaining, and I think that's the main part. I always talk about movies got to be entertaining. If a movie's entertaining, I'm fine with it. And this movie was fun. It was funny. And overall, I liked the little story. It wasn't too complex, It was basically just PG, Sixth Sense, By the way, spoilers for Sixth Sense and this movie. Oh shit, I should give a spoiler warning because I just said it was like The Sixth Sense. Anyway, I'll do that at the end. But anyway, spoilers for a 20, 30-year-old movie. And this one, Ryan Reynolds turns out to be an imaginary friend. He was actually Cailey's character's imaginary friend that she had when she was a kid, and he's now helping her, also help the ifs, help herself. Does that make sense? Kind of. And he's revealed at the end to be the if. And it's oh, but you noticed earlier in the movie, nobody else interacted with him. Nobody, did all that. So it's kind of like The Sixth Sense in a way, where it's oh, now you realize it. You didn't realize it then, but you do realize it now. The only thing that was missing is, I see imaginary friends. But that is the point. You know what I mean? But you know, you're not supposed to see that. Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Anyway, so yeah, this movie was basically kid-friendly Sixth Sense. Which is fine. Not every film needs to be super original. I do think this film was fun. And I did like the execution, right? I thought that there were some jokes that were kind of, you know, oh, obviously these are for, like, small kids. But there were some jokes that I liked. I liked the running joke of them constantly tripping over the invisible imaginary friend. I thought that was pretty funny. I liked how, at the end of the movie, all the ifs, like, you know, reunited with their kids that came up with them, and, you know, they reconciled, like, you know, they were able to see them again and reconciled with them, you know, I liked that. I thought that was a nice little moment. I also liked, you know, I liked the ending where John Krasinski ends up being fine, and they end up moving into a house, or moving back into their house. I did like that, too. You know, I just thought the film was nice. You know, it was cozy, I guess. It was a very, like, family-friendly oriented and a very happy ending, you know, it was all happy times, you know, happy times. Obviously, John Krasinski was, like, getting surgery and stuff, and he's like, oh, will he die, will he not? Actually, the movie tricked me. I thought he was gonna die at the end, and I'm like, man, this is a pretty sour note to end the movie on, but then he ended up being okay. But overall, I will say, this film is, like, as I said, while I did enjoy it, there's not, like, if you're not gonna watch it, like, your family, or, like, if you got a kid or anything, I don't know if you could get really that much enjoyment out of this film, if you're not watching it with, like, family, you know, because I think this film is a family film, so you'd get more enjoyment with your family, right? I think that obviously makes sense. So just watching it on your own, with nobody, not even, like, a friend or anything, maybe even with a friend it'd be fun, but just by yourself, I don't know. I just don't think you'd get as much enjoyment without watching it with other people or family. So definitely recommend it, watching it with them. But yeah, overall, I liked it. And I'd recommend it, you know? I'd recommend it. You know, obviously with family, like I said before. And I think I'd rate it like a 7 out of 10. Really fun. Had a good time with it. And, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say. I think that's what I'm going to peace. So, guys, hope you like this video. Share, friends, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Comment down below how much you liked it. But, you guys know how it goes. I didn't really mean to say that. What I really meant to say was, you guys hated this video. Unsubscribe, discontent, treat me in the comments. I'm Runtime HD. Off to Imagination Land. Watch an imagination station. Imagination.
You know, guys, when I was a kid, I had an imaginary friend, right? And his name was Chaco. And he was an invisible man with a floating, the only thing that you could see was a floating fedora. So essentially he was Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob, but he just wore a fedora, but he was just completely invisible. I'm very original, guys. Very original. Chaka from Land of the Lost, never heard of him. Chaco. Perfect, right?